I'm McCall. I'm the CEO of the Birmingham eLearning Foundation, BeLF, and I've been asked to talk for 1 minute, and that's going to be difficult for me to cover off the financial way that we do things. So it's really answering the questions: how have we managed to collectively fund the thousands of devices that have gone out, and how are we collectively funding the thousands of tablets and iPads that are going out to schools currently? So here goes. First of all, we're a charity, we're not a sales operation, and all of this has to fit with the school's ethos. So schools should be doing it for reasons of literacy gains, numeracy gains. It needs to fit with your school improvement plan, or things like your challenges with parental engagement. So I just want to say that to put this in context, just to stay away from the money, because we are a charity. How it works. Schools, essentially, what you need to do is you need to buy, we're inclusive schemes, so the first thing you do is you need to buy devices. So it's 30, 60, 90, whatever the class load or the year group is of devices. And currently it's iPads or Windows 8 tablets. Doesn't matter to us, and you will have suppliers that you deal with. We're independent of suppliers. So what happens is that you will buy those. That's an investment of school funds. So you might use you might use pupil premium, you might use other school funds, but essentially the difficult part for a lot of schools is that you will be investing in a lot of technology, and that has to sit on your spreadsheets. It's this thing about, okay, free iPads or free devices. It's not about free devices, but this is how it works, where you can recover that investment. Essentially, you ask your parents to get involved, and it's a parental donation scheme. It's a charitably driven parental donation scheme, and we take advantage of VAT rules and charity rules and gift aid, things like that. If they tick in the box, that's very valuable to us collectively. But essentially what we're doing is we're asking thousands of parents to contribute. It's not a charge. They will contribute £10, £12 per month. Some of the schemes are as high as £15, £16 per month. This all sits on spreadsheets, and it's all about the cost recovery. We have schools that are quite balanced, so what will happen is they may have leased the devices, and the leasing payments will be paid entirely by the donations that come in. So we process these donations, we make these available, and it meets the leasing charges. Or we have schools that have set aside some funds and they would like to get these funds back, and we do that as well. So it's really about parental supported donation scheme. The parents are asked to make contributions. This is our standard form, and on the back it says your contribution to us is a voluntary donation. And it works. It works because parents want to get involved and are happy to get involved in this. And most of the parents make most of the contributions most of the time, and we've done this thousands of times. The reason they do it is that they want to see the guidance for their children. They genuinely want to help schools, but one of the key ones is this bit, that they don't want to be left behind. They don't want their families, their children, or their school to be left behind, and they are happy to make contributions, and they like the guidance of the school and the guidance of BeLF to make these things happen. So that's essentially how it works. So the two things that happen are the parent fills this in. The parent also fills in a homeschool agreement that we have that helps with some of the wording about ownership and those sort of things. But essentially, buy the devices, 30, 60, 90 inclusively, so that you can change your schemes of work and your teaching methods, because every child will have one. Then ask the parents to make contributions, and they will, and that money is made available to pay for the gap that's made, either by leasing or by the school investment that you've made. It's a difficult one. Sometimes it's difficult to put on the spreadsheets. It's a charitable way forward. It's based on goodwill, but it works, and we know it works, and it's worked thousands of times, and it's worked for thousands of devices, and it's continuing to fund and put out class loads of Windows 8 tablets, iPads, and still some netbooks and things like that around. So thank you very much. I hope I've covered that quite well.